We are bringing to it a whole array of modern archaeological techniques. It was excavated in the 1960s, 70s and 80s by Roland R.R, and then it was left. And we're now coming back to complete the excavation, study, conserve and make accessible this extraordinary complex. What we're looking at is a whole quarter of the town built up against the city wall. There's a large warehouse, a street, an artisanal quarter and this large aristocratic mansion, all extremely well preserved. There are very finely preserved cut marble floors, an array of fine bronze tableware and some very fine marble statuettes from the decoration of the house. One of the most interesting finds is a small group of statuettes after which the house is named the Kibele House. These small statuettes about this size were used by the late pagan aristocrats to carry on pagan cult when it was no longer allowed in public. Underneath the house there's a string of tunnels whose purpose we're not yet fully understanding, which we're investigating. So what we think we're seeing here is the retreat into a grand private realm of the local aristocrats who formerly had their main effect in public. Because we know the house is an aristocrat's house because it's very large, very well appointed, very well decorated with expensive floors and painted walls. This is probably the largest house we have in Afrodisias. The most important thing is it shows the retreat to the private realm of the aristocrats who'd formerly had a public life.
Gerçekten gizemli bir nokta, bizi de şaşırtan bir yapı. Açıkçası evin tamamının ortaya çıkmasıyla birlikte yine ziyaretçi noktasında özel bir cazibe merkezine dönüşebileceğini planlıyoruz.